It's funny how somebody's whole life can be reduced down to the contents of a cardboard box. She pushed a Target shopping cart in a Walmart parking lot, but she wasn't there to shop. None of us were. We were only there to swap whatever all of us wore. T-shirts, shoes, hats, pants, belts, and shorts. Whatever we could score, whatever would look cool the next day at school, that we could get through the front door. Cause it wasn't really like there was really any of it any of us could afford. And if we did it any other way, then it probably would have cost us more. But still, the cost of struggle and patience was all too familiarly worn. So we exchanged for new what was already literally torn. We had old souls flapping, speaking to us, but we had never listened to what they had worn. Scorned for sure, born to be nothing more than worthless thieves, scheming to even the board, fiending to reap the rewards of something that we had never even worked a day in our lives toward. So I put the shoes back where I got them, and for a couple of seconds I thought, it's funny how somebody's whole life can be reduced down to the contents of a cardboard box. You see, somebody once told me that you gotta try and be a better person than the world wants you to be. I knew a man, he used to talk to me. I used to ask him questions about life. It seemed he had every answer and answered me honestly, but couldn't answer his own questions constantly. I wondered why. He said, I guess not everybody walks the same path to honesty. I said, yeah, and I guess mistakes are what people are known for making commonly. It's so hard to live honorably, though still the world never ceases to astonish me. My little brother Zachary recently asked me, he said, Trav, promise me that you're not gonna end up being someone you don't gotta be. He said, be the man you oughta be. And I can't help but admit for the rest of the week that that thought really got to me. And once again, I guess you can say in a way that it taught me how not to be. That it taught me how not to portray like I don't live life selfishly, even though that's what every one of us humans do helplessly. It's nothing new. I'm not confused with who to choose as my friends, cause in the end, it's not like anyone else is helping me. No, I'm in this one by myself, just me. An upstairs struggle, my own enemy. And it's funny how somebody's whole life can be reduced down to the contents of a cardboard box filled with just money. Yeah, just great. It's just lovely. Like that's what I want to be known for. A bank full of Ben Franks and people that just fake like they love me. No thanks. Plus, if I ever do shove this struggle off from above me, I want to be able to say that it was hard work and not some piece of cake to take and make something of me. Cause trust me, in comparison, I've already got unheavenly pictures to paint that should be displayed publicly, especially since death can make something so beautiful suddenly so disgustingly ugly. And that there is the exact reason why I refuse to give up and let life buckle me. Yeah, that's right, people, you're stuck with me, at least until God's plan or wrath discovers me, unravels me or covers me. I have to be another breed, and I don't care if I have to read another couple million other pieces for every single last one of you to have to see this, that I really do mean this, and that my poetry is worth way more than just another tool to release with. It's another resource to teach with. It's another thing for us people to bring forth and reach kids. I mean, why else do you think that I preach this? You think that I just think this? No, it's been proven through generations of weakness. See, some people lie to themselves and then still choose to speak it. Meanwhile, others follow without knowing the truth, but then still choose to believe it. And what's even more screwed up is the majority of the rest of us act like we don't even see it, like it's a blind spot till somebody's time stops. All of a sudden, it's not that funny how somebody's whole life can be reduced down to the contents of a pine box.